Hello Patreons, this is a reading for you initially, but I will be putting it up on YouTube later. So this is the first view for you patrons, so thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that, and I am going to be doing some new things and I will be announcing that soon. So this reading is what is drawing your Divine Masculine back towards you, and it may not feel like he's moving back towards you, but the energies are changing and shifting, okay, and things are changing. People are awakening. There's lots of things happening in the collective. So just keep faith and trust, okay, that things are as they're meant to be right now. And we need time apart in these connections to do our own healing work, to deal with our own demons, and to really heal ourselves and be a whole person again. So let's see what messages have come up. So what is drawing your Divine Masculine back? So he wants to see the authentic you. Maybe you were both wearing a mask in this connection before, and he knows he definitely was, and he feels that you were. And it's the 11 card as well. He wonders how teachable you are. He sees you as somebody very wise, but he needs to be open to you maybe teaching him things. You can teach each other things. And maybe he feels there's nothing that he can do to help you in your life. Maybe he feels you've got it going on. But obviously you can both learn from each other. He feels this hole in his soul without you because your soul are connected. You know, you're on this twin flame journey. The legend is that it's one soul split into two bodies, and you meet in different lifetimes, and you'll have a soul contract and this soul connection, you know, until your souls are evolved, until you've learned all the lessons that you promised to teach each other. So he is feeling this loss of you right now. He's been getting signs. Spirit is sending him signs all the time. He's not going to be allowed to forget you, okay, even though he may try. And it's probably the same for you, feminine, as well. And we've got the 10 here, so that's the beginning of a new cycle. And we've got the wise owl there up in the corner. So he's gaining wisdom, I feel, and his angels and guides are really sending him lots of messages right now. And I think he's really starting to pay attention to that. He's feeling sad, you know, he has this deep sadness over things between you. You know, the fact that you're not even talking, you're in separation. And he's overwhelmed by sadness at times, and probably the same for you, feminines. Part of him feels entrapped because he can't get away from you. He can't get you out of his mind or heart. He feels entrapped, but it's not entrapped. It's a soul contract. And it's an energetic connection. And I think he's just starting to understand this. But you feel like home to him when he's been in your company, in your energy. It feels like home. And he can't really escape that fact because he's not felt that way with others. But you feel like home to him. And he wants to return to his home. Yeah, he sees you as somebody who's very much a family-orientated person. You know, you're the heart of your family. You're very loving and giving. You could be adventurous, or he wants to have adventures with you, go to new places with you, try new things with you in your company, to be adventurous together. You could be quite highly educated, and he's attracted to your intelligence and your wisdom. He feels you're very wise, that you've learned a lot of lessons in life and have a lot of experience to share. And again, you could be older than your masculine, not necessarily, but you're mature in your ways. You're probably more emotionally mature than your masculine. You're very grounded and very experienced, and he appreciates that about you. He sees you in that Empress energy, that divine feminine energy. You're in your power. You're abundant, you're nurturing, you're attracting a lot of good things into your life. And you're pulling him back with your energy, with your good vibes. He sees you as somebody very self-confident. You have belief in yourself and your abilities. And again, that's very attractive to him. And again, you want to be... He sees you as an adventurous person in and out of the bedroom. And he's open to try new things with you. He knows that he could try new things with you. And again, your intelligence, you know, he really admires your intelligence. And he likes the fact that you're spiritual, that you may meditate, you do yoga, that you have very good intuition, although it may freak him out at times. But he also has his abilities, and he needs to tap into those a bit more. And he may be starting to. So we've got the winged wise ones, angelic help, miraculous aid. So yeah, the angels are guiding this connection. They're guiding you back together when the time is right. The spiral dancer, circuitous route, perception. So yeah, this connection, you could have been going round and round in circles at some point until one or both of you, you know, walked away. But we've got the beautiful butterflies. It's about, you know, that spiritual development. It's about really growing as a person, as an individual in this dance together. But sometimes we have to be separate. The resting tree, patience, stillness. He sees your patience. He sees your stillness in life. And again, he admires that about you. And we've got selflessness, humility, conscious action. He sees you as someone who is very selfless. You have humility. You're very conscious. And you know when to take action. And again, he really admires that about you. Spirit whisperer, divine guidance, high knowing. Yeah, he's getting guidance, okay? He's getting the guides and angels whispering in his ear, basically. And he's starting to tap into his intuition and his higher self. And open up his crown chakra to connect with the divine, to the universal guidance. He sees you as somebody very understanding. You know, you may have really been there for him at times when he needed somebody to talk to. And again, you know, he finds that very special about you. Maybe he feels you're being rigid right now, or this could be him being rigid. You know, if you're not talking and this is an unusual thing for you, and he sees you maybe being rigid, but this could be him being rigid as well. You know, being stubborn, refusing to budge. Even though all the signs are telling him what to do. He sees you as a very good listener. You may have been there to listen to him at times. And he really appreciated you being there for him. And he sees you as someone very loyal. He feels you are very loyal. And he's been loyal to you, I feel, as well. He may not have dated anyone or slept with anyone. Because something inside him was really, he didn't really feel he wanted to. But he let go of trying to control this connection. You know, he's trusting in the universe and his guides. Okay, and he's really starting to listen to his intuition. We've got the butterflies again. He's definitely in a 22 card again. He's definitely been going through an awakening here. He could feel invisible to you right now. And he wants to be seen by you. He wants you to see him. But also, feminines, you could have felt invisible to your masculine at times because he wasn't really seeing you for who you truly were in this connection. He knows he belongs with you. He feels that belonging. He wants to belong with you and have a home with you and be with you. But he's resisting that right now. He loves the sound of your voice. And look, we've got the swans here, the twin flame sign. He loves the sound of your voice. He really misses the sound of your voice. You could have wounded each other in this connection, okay? Not necessarily deliberately. He could feel wounded by your past actions and vice versa. So there's wounds here that need to heal. And these could be past wounds as well, to do with other lifetimes that you're both needing to work on right now. And sometimes I think he feels a bit obsessed with you. He can't get you out of his mind. And he's, you know, worried about this obsession he has with you. But he sees you as somebody very pure, even though you may have a lot of life experiences. You know, he sees you with that purity. There's something pure about you that, again, he really admires, and it stands out about you. Yeah, he's going through an awakening. And you both could be going through an awakening at different degrees here. Okay, so he was asleep. And he's starting to wake up now to his consciousness, to what this connection is, and what this divine feminine means to him. Yeah, he's been getting revelations, he's been getting downloads. He may have been seeing visions or having dreams about past lives that you shared together. Okay, and he's got to process this, he's got to take it all in. He sees you as someone very strong. You have that inner strength. He admires your wisdom. He sees you as someone very wise. And he sees you as somebody that lives their life with freedom. You don't like to be constrained or restricted. You live your life in a free way, which again, he really admires that, because maybe he's caught up in laws and regulations. And he sees that you have very good discernment about people. And again, he'd like to, you know, really have that skill. And he does trust you. He has a lot of trust in you. And he wants you to have trust in him as well, that he will do the right thing. And he sees that you have these intentions, and you may manifest your intentions into reality. And he wants to be able to learn that. And his intention is to come forward. He sees you live your life with grace in the world. You know, you have that grace, that beauty about you. And he knows that you are a guardian angel to him. He feels that your energy does look out for him. He feels your energy, okay? Telepathically, I can't speak, in the 5D, in his dream time. He feels you are a guardian angel to him. And again, he, you know, listening, you've got very good listening skills. And he appreciated the way you listened to him, and he's missing that. He wants someone who really does listen. Yeah, going through an awakening again, confirmation there. Definitely awakening. He sees your gentleness. You have a gentleness about you, but that inner strength. And again, he admires that. And he knows that you speak your truth to him. You have spoken your truth. And he knows that he needs to come forward and speak his truth. Yeah, he sees you as someone very beautiful, like the rose. You seem delicate, but you're strong. And you know, maybe he likes the scents that you wear, the smells, the perfumes as well. And he loves your lips. He thinks of your lips, your very kissable lips. And he's learnt to let go of trying to control, as we said earlier. He's not trying to control this situation anymore. He's trusting and letting go. And he's having faith. He's having faith in the universe and in the divine. And he has faith in you, definitely. And he wants you to have faith in him. And he knows that in some ways you're very opposite, but you complement each other. You're the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energies. And you are good together. And he wants to show you this. He feels like he's under your spell, as I say. He feels infatuated. He feels obsessed. You know, he can't stop thinking about you. And he wants you to know that he's going to be ready soon. You'll know when it's the right time, because divine timing is at work. And he is trusting in his inner guidance right now. So he's being guided, okay, when to make that contact. So what else? Yeah, he finds you very sexy. You may have dressed up sexy for him in the past, and he thinks about those times. He wants to have fun and laughter with you and enjoy each moment. He really wants to appreciate you. Maybe he didn't before. He has strong passion and emotions for you, and he gets swept away in his feelings. He feels you're a very skilled lover. He's really enjoyed that sensual times that you spent together. But he wants to love you in all ways, with abandon, to embrace you, to let it enfold you both. He wants to be brave. And he wants a new beginning with you. He wants the fresh start with you, to have the chance to start over. So I then asked, what are his feelings right now? So there is confusion in his mind, but he is feeling very emotional. I feel the moon energies. He really does get in touch with his emotions, but he's feeling balanced, or he's working on his balance right now. And he's feeling romantic towards his feminine. He wants to be romantic, to make those romantic gestures, to be romantic, to have romantic times with his feminine. Because he has regret over the way things went down, what was said, what he did or didn't do in the past. He has intense feelings of passion for his feminine. But he wants to be flexible in the future. He wants to work with his feminine. And he's feeling the love. You know, this is love. It's not just a lust connection. He's feeling the love now. So beautiful messages there. So I hope you enjoyed that. So thank you so much for watching. Many blessings. Take care.